Alright y'all, so Sneako is back talking crazy. This time, his opinion was, to add some context, there's a streamer named Dr Disrespect. Recently he was in controversy because a Twitch employee recently revealed that he had cut ties with Twitch because he was caught using their platform to inappropriately message minors. And that information set the entire internet on fire because Dr Disrespect was a huge creator who had a huge following over many years and at one point was the face of Twitch. When this information hit the internet, Sneako thought it would be a perfect time for him to chime in and give his opinion on the situation. His opinion, of course, being Dr Disrespect isn't that bad of a guy. Look at Pokimane. Today we're gonna watch these clips, man, and we're gonna talk about this. At this point, it feels like Sneako is on the ruin my already tarnished reputation world tour. It is insane. The things he has been saying, the things he has been in the news for, man. But Sneako made many different points on the matter. One being that the age of consent shouldn't be what the age of consent is, and in his opinion that it should be lower.
Age of consent should be maturity. It's not even 18 in most states. Why do you even believe that? It's because in Hollywood it's 18, so that gets pushed everywhere. Most places 16. And if you question that, then they call you a pedo. I believe the age of consent is the age of maturity. It should be called the age of marriage. Age of consent implies that you're gonna have out of wedlock. I think it's better that people get married at 16, 17 than to have a bunch of premarital until they're 30 and they're washed up and then they get jaded and they're on birth control and they have dried up eggs. I think that's better for society.
But the truth is, like, the laws are what the laws are in America, bro. And the fact that, like, the laws are what the laws are, like, you shouldn't be saying stuff like this at all. He also says that because the girl Dr Disrespect got caught messaging was 17 years old, that he's not as bad as people like Pokimane who make softcore corn for people aged 13 and older.
Dr. Disgusting, says Valkyrie. Yuck, says Pokimane. Everyone hates you, but as soon as that second hits midnight, then she can sign up on OnlyFans, sell her body, and then everyone's gonna parade around and say, "You go, queen! You're an independent girl boss, slay!" Clown world. I don't know everything about Dr. Disrespect, but what is the, like, let's break it down. Pokimane pretty much does softcore porn for 14-year-old boys. Her audience is 95% men who are jerking off the entire stream. Pokey, I wanna poke you, Pokey. They run Twitch because they are turning people into simps. And simping is them, here's another 3,000 gifted, ding, ding. Most of them are teenagers, most of them are underage. It doesn't even matter to them because Twitch is 13 plus. So they're okay if you're 13 years old edging to Pokimane all day. But if Dr. Disrespect texts a girl who's 17 years old, 11 months, 364 days, 59 minutes and 59 seconds, he's the worst person ever. Why? Someone tell me how that makes any sense. And as soon as that second goes away, she's a prostitute, everybody cheers.
I mean, he makes a point for sure. It's not a great point. It doesn't make him look good, but he definitely for sure makes a point. One thing though that I think is a good question to ask is, who is worse in this situation? The person who does the bad acts or the person defending the bad actor? At the end of the day, like, the person who does the bad thing is the bad person. If somebody goes out of their way to provide support to that person who committed a bad act, who may even acknowledge that they committed a bad act, the other person doesn't acknowledge that there's anything wrong with it. They justify it. They make arguments to support that person's actions. So I think that's an interesting conversation to be had. Back to Sneako's argument about Pokimane being worse than Dr. Disrespect, which on the surface may sound like a sound argument, but if you've paid any attention to Sneako in the past few months, you know he was very close friends with John Zerka, somebody who was recently exposed for touching little girls. And I'm gonna show you a clip of one of their streams together.
Actually, we would make a great double date. I like you on the left, and I think Zerka likes the girl on the right.
They're both on the left. What up, girls? I want to kiss you guys.
How old are you?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
I got that white bitch smiling. Let's go.
Stop. How old are you guys?
Underage. Well,
Oh.
you just
Like,
yeah.
like how underage though? Like your birthday's next week type shit?
Like, we can't go to Starbucks, white bitch?
And I will be turning 15 in a month.
Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
Sneako made a lot more wild statements on the matter, the wildest of which being on a stream with Neon where he said this.
Everyone on this side is free Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect is a piece of shit.
You're innocent.
Not, what, are you like, you're trolling?
Lock him up.
No, you're trolling.
Lock him up, chat.
Okay.
Free Diddy, free FC, chat.
No,
Okay.
Oh, and I gotta add, that's gotta be the wildest statement I've heard in my entire life. free that person and free that other bro, get out of here. Get out of here. Get off the platform. Get off any platform, really. Just get off the camera, bro. Like, it's over, man. But yeah, I got so many more clips for this video, y'all. So we're gonna watch through these clips and see if Sneako actually makes a good point or if he's just talking out his ass like we all know he really is. We're gonna see. We're gonna listen and try to see what he's talking about.
Your audience is just jerking off watching you, and everybody knows that. And you know it. Look at her. She's looking down saying, stop that. Look at that cringe. She's cringing at her simp fans jerking off on the stream all day, and she's aware of it. And then she has the balls to go say Dr. Disrespect's a terrible person. Bro, this is my problem with this.
They're both bad people, but like that doesn't.
But nobody cancels Pokimane. There's no hate brigade.
And see, that's interesting, right? Is she a bad person for knowing what she's doing, profiting off of it, and continuing to do it? That's a very interesting question. I think you guys would come up with pretty good answers in the comment section. You know, at the end of the day, all she's doing is recording herself and like streaming it. And because she looks a certain way or possibly dresses a certain way, sometimes gets up to like grab a water or whatever, people are gonna look at it a certain way. It's not the same as what Dr. Disrespect did. And Sneako trying to compare the two and make it seem like, oh, he's not worse than Pokimane. Like he may have like done something that you think is wrong, but what about Pokimane? And that's a clear telltale sign that somebody is just full of shit. To prove their own innocence or somebody else's, they got to bring other people into it and say, no, he's not the bad guy, this is the bad guy, and like point the finger.
It's a 17-year-old.
But she has 13-year-olds jerking off to her, and she's fine with it and monetizing it. How is that any better?
I get that, but what do you want her to do? Not show her face? Like,
or
even Neon has got a better point than Sneako.
Don't get on a moral high ground about that.
like, I mean, the way she's like, it doesn't look like she's dressed crazy.
Yeah, but she has no legs to stand on in a moral high ground about Dr. Disrespect when Twitch is 13+ and her entire chat is jerking off her. She's aware. She's like right here. She's
In a perfect world, what do you want her to do?
Don't talk.
That's a great question, Neon. That's a great observation.
You have no legs to stand on. You cannot say that you're better than Dr. Disrespect and be like, canceled. He doesn't deserve a platform. When she has thousands of 13-year-old boys beating their meat to her.
Nah, this is crazy. This is, even Neon is like, bro, like seeing like this dude's full of shit. Call Zerka.
Once the body is mature. Bro, I know some people, I went through puberty when I was like 17. There were some niggas in there, bro. You remember those guys in middle school who be walking around in middle school gym? They be walking around ready to go to JV basketball with hair longer than yours coming from their armpits.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys ready for gym? Period 6. Let's go to gym. You're like, what? I'm still wearing tiny whiteys. And then you're 15, 16, like, why am I still short? Any Asians can relate. I didn't go through puberty for a long time, you know? And so that's why the age of consent being strictly exactly on this second 18, this defines maturity. And everyone has to pretend like, yes, that defines maturity. This is the correct age, not 1 second more, not 1 second less. And if anything contradicts it, you're disgusting.
Puberty for women starts like young, very young, bro. So for him to say that, bro, makes me look at him crazy. Sneako at this point, I swear to God, he's just trying to say the most controversial thing ever to get the most clicks, bro. Because nobody wants to talk about him when he's not, man. It's hilarious.
Bro, what did I do? Oh, also, updates paints a bad narrative, but I let him do it because it's good engagement. But I wasn't defending him. What I'm doing, I'm talking about the people criticizing him so much, but they're all like basically online prostitutes of children. You know, like,
bro,
do you really
attacking the people criticizing somebody else is defending them. You can't just reword things and make it sound like it's not what it is because, oh, I said it like this, not like that. Bro, it is what it is, bro. Quit pretending, man.
Are you really that much better? Like, this dude messaged a girl, which is bad. You shouldn't do that. He's a married man. Obviously, that's bad. But
bro, and he's making his own argument worse. He's like, oh yeah, he shouldn't do that. He's a married man. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Texting these underage, bro. He's still trying to defend this dude, bro, and then and then justifying the fact that he defends him, bro. Like,
I switched up on him, unfollowed him. That's just like, it's disingenuous. They actually care about what he did. They're just supposed to. It's fake virtue signaling. I don't believe in it.
Bro, then what are you doing, bro? Trying to make other people look like the bad guy so your homie could look good, bro? It's like, if that ain't the same thing, I don't know what it is. But yeah, man, I don't know whose idea it was for him to have this take. And I honestly hope it wasn't his. Because this is crazy. It's just crazy things, bro. Crazy things to say out of anybody's mouth, bro. Unless you're John Zerka. That's the only time I could really understand why somebody would say something like that. And I'm hoping it's not the same reason for Sneako, man. But yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got a good, nice little laugh out of this stupidity. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with your friends, man. I'm trying to grow, man. And recently, I low-key been like stood still right where I am with the videos and whatnot, which is cool. You know, I got a nice little following. I love you all. I appreciate you all for being here. But, you know, we're trying to grow, man. We're trying to elevate and get bigger. So if y'all could share this video, if y'all could do whatever you can to help me increase my reach and spread my message, I would appreciate that. See you on the next one.